Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Killtime Rats, back with more Sunless Sea, because I cannot seem to stop playing this game. It's so good. Last time we have done quite a few things to get ahead. We're also down to 5 crew members from 10, so, you know, traversing the Intersea with Captain Rutherford is deadly business, apparently. But now that we're back in London, let's see what a haul from our last ventures into the Iron Republic and into rat and guinea pig infested places did actually get us. I'm rather curious. Also this, we have this, we have this. There's definitely potential there. I really hope, yeah, and the outlandish artifact, I really hope we can do something with that. So many port reports as well. Yeah, this should be good. This should be good. Right, let's start with the Admiralty. We're going to the Admiralty. And we're gonna put in our port reports. I trust the sisters are keeping well. Not quite. This is ghastly news. The poor girls. We had warned them they weren't safe, but it had been so long. I thought, well, it's done. Thank you. I will have to look into the matter of a supply post. And we gain fuel, fragment, and 20 echo. Yeah, I think we gained 20 echo. That is quite nice. We gained 5, that's okay, because it was the perfunctory one. This is... I'm not certain I heard you correctly. This is the report about the war between the rats and the guinea pigs. Are you quite certain this is the report you wish to make? So be it. We have a new accomplishment. We serve at Pigmoat Isle, and we've gained fuel and favor and 10 echoes, which is nice. Iron Republic. Excuse me, I need to unlock this and this. Oops, and this. Could you place a report inside? Yes, I imagine someone will read it eventually. There's always someone. This is blank. Yes, both sides. No, I assure you. No, I know these things happen in the Republic. Consider this an ex gratia payment to cover your costs. 10 echoes, more fuel, and we've lost 1 terror. Wait. We pulled back into London, but we didn't lose our terror. Why is that? That's worrying. Oh dear. Can we speak to a higher authority yet? Once you've proven yourself, okay, we don't have enough favor. Doesn't really matter. Okay, 10 echoes. Unlocked when Romans, a child in London is... Oh, what? Pretty good odds. You might run into trouble or Romans. Hire more crew. 30. I think we'll be okay with 5 for now, but if we lose more, we have to recruit. But before we make any monetary decisions, let's see what we can actually turn into money. I have a feeling you might be interested in some of the stuff we have. A memory of distant shores, a piquant piece of picaresque pilgrimage. Alliteration strikes again. Wells of Emotion, okay, we've had this before, we're getting 10 echoes. And an outlandish artifact. Well, now I'm curious. Shaped by hands unknown, we have something like that. He, she, he declares, but not very like that. Interesting, I have some ideas about suitable fees. 100! Yes! 100 echo! Yes! We've struck, if not gold, then at least echo. What else? Do you have anything? No. Our lodgings? Yes. This would also probably reduce terror. Nah. What about shops? Is there anything we can sell that's of interest? I mean, we have this, Oh, what's this? An assistant. Repairs 10 hull damage instant. Oh, okay. No, that's Heard about this one, and it's sort of a consumable, I suppose, which is a little too expensive for me. But we had these goods, did we not? I forget the name, but Scintillac, okay, 70. Not bad. And the bale of linen, and we have 4. I feel like parabola linen. Let me quickly check something. Is there anything with parabola in? Not that I can tell. I was thinking maybe it had an impact on the mission from the, what's he called? The curator? No, the our friend in Vanderbite who wants the colors. I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna hang on to this maybe, because this seems... Maybe we can use this somewhere. Maybe I should only get rid of 3 of those, so we always have something. Well, how is a whole space? 22. Nah, let's get rid of the linen. Where was it? Down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are in the money all of a sudden. And I don't even think we need to buy more fuel supplies right now. So let's see. How can we get our terror down? Try this. Okay, she's the greatest city, etc. Sea shanties, good companionship, and the warmth of a pub fire. We have recent news. We've lost another day, a free evening. We've lost 30 echoes? Hey, hang on. You were fortunate. You lost 5 terror. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Dear, oh, dear. That's not good. Carnelian Exile, what do you do? 50. What do you do? Wait, did we hire you? Oh, we did hire you. God damn it. I just wanted to see what you did. Here I am. A ship, I suppose, is both always here and never there, because there becomes here. Okay, that sounds incredibly useful. Damn it. Mirrors +6 and pages +3. Not exactly what we needed. Oh, bugger. Yeah. What can we do here? Anything we can do with favor? No, not really. We can employ Rattus Favor engineers. 3 supplies. But it only repairs us. Oh, okay. If we have the wretched mock, they won't work for us. Ah. But we have one of your buddies work for free. Nah. Okay. What else can we actually do with our money? I have a feeling what we should be doing with our money is keep it close to our chest. Okay, let's have this at least, you know. We lost 1 terror. Oh, God. We have so much terror now. I was hoping for it to be reduced by our stay in London, because that always happened so far. Is there anything we can buy that reduces terror? This is equipment for a ship. This is the assistant. Torpedo. Another What is this? This is... Okay, this is a torpedo gun. This is a flensing cannon. And another cannon for 300. No, thank you. Solace fruit. Okay, we can't buy that here. Can only sell it here. Flares may be used to reveal your enemies, increasing the speed of your firing solution. And this? We all make mistakes. If only those mistakes could be left in the dark. I'm really desperate for something that gets us out of our terror situation here. Because I have a feeling that's what's gonna kill us. Cask of mushroom wine. Crate of human souls. Balls of spider silk. No, I feel like yeah, I feel like we're done here, even though we are not really in the greatest position to strike back out to sea. Shall we hire more crew? Yeah, let's do that. We've lost the terror, okay. And we gained 2 crew. And we lost 30 echo, okay. Let's also buy some more supplies, but not a lot. Let's keep it at that. So we're above 200. And I think I want to go east. Just because... Oh, and we're going to keep the light burning at least. I want to strike out east. Because that's terra incognita for us right now. Terror incognita, more like. But still, we are in a better spot now. Even though this is worrying me, but you know, random events have tipped us into various directions thus far. Maybe we can happen upon one that will rid us of terror. We might as well also strike one that gets us more terror, of course, which might then again tip us completely over the edge of insanity, but you never know. That's the beauty of this game. You really never know, at least in my position when you're going in blind. I don't know how repetitive this actually is. If you're on your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 10th playthrough. A big breeze rises. The improbable scent of stone out of some distant desert. You are close to the salt lions. Okay. I think we've seen this message before when we were fighting the crab. Are these the salt lions? Uh-huh. Yes, they seem to be. Okay, you can also... What can you actually teach me? Mirrors? Oh. What the hell? She's a vampire? Really? Okay, she can increase our mirrors. That's the one I'm least interested in for the moment. But I am interested in this place. What are you? The salt lions. There is a vast sorrow in their empty eyes. So they're a sort of Babylonian lion Who built these? Like Babylonian style lion statues by the shape of them. And they're gigantic in the Untersee. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot. What? We're dismantling them? Picking. There's a supply dock below. Visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit. Carry Sphinx Stone to London. The Unmakers are here to reduce the salt lions to rubble. Why? 1 block at a time. Help them in their work by carrying the rubble back to London. 200! What the hell? What the hell? Why would we... Okay, so we pay 200, we carry it back to London, which is like... We can almost spit to London. And then what? Salt's rights. The face of the Northern Sphinx is all but gone. Lost faces are sacred to Salt, they say. You are drawn there. To what end? Salt's voice is distant but clear. Unlocked when we have his attention. Something awaits you. Okay, with no more than... Compile a port report. We will do this first. Time basalt dissolution. Record the activities of the Unmakers such as they are. Rite of Stone and Silence. Curious place. We will visit the Unmakers. Fungal tisane and tea cakes. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes. You know, 1 fragment, that's all for now. You've lost 5 terror. Yes! Carry Sphinx. Okay, we've messed up our chance to, I guess, consort with Salt or whatever we're doing. Do you have a shop here? We don't. Do we want to pick this up? I'm really curious what this does. 20 in our. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. If the stones weep, an Unmaker advises you, ignore them, unless they flood your hole, of course. Then you should probably drop them overboard. Don't tell anyone I said that. Okay, let's head on back to London to free up our hole space, but next time we'll go further east. Okay, we fed the crew. I really hope I didn't just... I really hope we're getting some monetary compensation for this and then just didn't sink like 200 echo into... I want to find out what this does. Like 200 echo be damned. I mean, we've pulled ourselves out of worse situations before, so right now we're in a decent enough spot. I don't really see how it's gonna be a gigantic problem. So let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, we can repair the ship. Oh, but I think this costs rations. The scent of the sea, salt and frost in cellars, black spices. Okay. Let's turn off the light. Terror is receding. And the beautiful music is starting again. Really like that. Alright. Not the greatest expedition so far, but we did a pretty nice hauling job at least. Ah, okay, there they are again. Set something aside. They needn't know about every little trinket you have. I don't think we've anything to hide, do we? Nope. Yeah, suspicion hasn't changed because it's lower than 5. They don't find anything as normal. Ah, it's down. Thank God. Ooh, you now have 2 menaces. Nightmare strength. Ah, okay, this is like the residual effect that we have from having pushed it over 50, I guess. And collect our messages. Leave another day. Let's see, what delivers Sphinx Stone, special constables, black uniforms, distinctive caps, the badge of the Ministry of Public Decency, wait with a card. Such wealth, you've earned enough echoes to buy better equipment for your ship. What? 500? Holy... Okay. Well, I guess that wasn't so bad then. 500. Now we've lost some terror. Yeah, we've definitely lost some financial terror, that's for sure. What the hell? Sign, sign, sign. Here's a receipt. Here's a discretion contract. Here's a penalty contract. It feels like getting hired by a gaming company all over again. Here's an NDA. Here's another NDA. Here's an NDA for the NDAs. Oh, did I just mention I signed some NDAs? Shit, I might be sued. Your vision is blurred by the end of it all. The cart rumbles off into the coiling fog. Here's your reward. Uh-huh. Wow. This is great. And we even have a port report, I think. The bazaar has always taken an interest in that place. You've gained 1 favors. Now we've 2. And 20. And 10 fuel again. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Let us buy some stuff. We will buy some more supplies and some more fuel. 12-8. Let's head on east. Let's head on east. I want to see what's east. But that was pretty great. Is this... I dare not actually consider it, but is this repeatable? Because if it is... well, actually, if it is, and we do it 1 times too many, same thing as with the Hunter's Keep is probably going to happen. Which would have called, of course, be pretty cool. This is gonna mess with our terror again, is it? Yeah, last time we did this, it really messed up our terror rating. 48. This is good. This is good. I'd rather burn some more fuel and keep the lights on than not do it. Okay, what does Z-Bat say about this play? It's probably gonna come with the lions. It is a Z-Bat. It's a Z-Beast. It's a rock. It's a Z-Beast. It's a rock. It's a squid. It's a kid. It's a squid. It's a kid. Sorry about that. I'm curious. Can we do this again? Ooh, what? You have begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. A black, unsleeping taste. Again and again you are alone on the white black sea. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful night at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. You have begun to suffer nightmares of a vast eye. Well, balls. Where terror is still manageable. Oh my god. Oh my god, game, why do you tempt me so? We'll do this on the way back. We'll do this on the way back. We'll get a port report. And I think we're gonna do this now because we've been messing with this salt guy so much that I want to see what this does. Into the sea, dive from the Sphinx's face, down a clean arc into the sea's chilly darkness, float there in the quiet until your lungs are bursting, until light blooms behind your eyes, rise gasping to the prickle of false stars, the shocked faces of your crew. You've brought something with you. The gods of the sea, Saul's attention quality is gone. You now have one extraordinary implication. And we gained 7 terror. God damn it! I was so sure this would get us terror. Okay, we're not gonna do this quite yet. But yeah, now it's time for some real exploration. And hopefully... Oh! What are you? Are you an enemy? You are an enemy, aren't you? Oh yeah. Yikes, okay. Let's try to outmaneuver them. Ah, crap. Alright. see if we can get behind them. Ah. No, 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 you bastard. Oh, there's one of these coming. This isn't great. No. Lights off. And run. Around the lion. Maybe we can creep up on him. Makes a turn there. We'll make a turn here. How much did he have? 90. If we trade blows, he's gonna mess us up, and he had a really wide firing arc. But maybe we can get a drop on him again. We can manage to stay behind him, we can sink him. Oh god. Alright. No, 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 no. Oh, he's gonna hit us again. I'm really playing with fire, literally, by messing with our engine this way, but it's really the only way I can see us having any modicum of success here. Not even sure why I'm fighting these dudes, but mainly because they're there. Yeah, eat it. And one more. And run, 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 run. Yes, this is costing a hell of a lot of fuel, but I want to sink these bastards. Okay, slow down, speed up, turn around, slow down, speed up, turn, and fire. Yes, you are going down, my friend. Victory. This feels pretty good, I have to say. She's a vile old vessel and the seas aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. What's this? There's something at the back of the hold. You've gained 2 fuel, you've gained 1 supplies, you've now 1 cache of curiosities. Tap the bung carefully. It's a cask of wine. You now have 1 cask of mushroom wine. Okay. Interesting. We didn't lose crew, we lost a bit of hull. I'm okay with that. And I feel we came out of this quite well, actually. I am, however, overly reliant on our overheating of the engine, which I'm gonna pretty much assume is going to bite me in the ass sooner or later, and I'm betting on sooner. The sea is bright as milk, false stars above are black on the pitchy bed. Something is watching you, its gaze enfolds your boat. You are transparent as glass. Flee the nightmare. Turn the helm and flee across the milk bright sea. This will reduce nightmare strength. If it reaches 0, the nightmare will fade entirely. Okay, it's a straightforward challenge of hearts with a 100% chance of success. An escape. The sea churns in your wake. You pull away from the eye into the shallower waters of waking where the terror clings. You've lost 1 restful night. Okay, so we fought this off because we did have a restful night. Demo Island. What did we find? Okay, let's go there. I'm curious. I've discovered something else. Oh, lights out. Is this a lighthouse or something? Oh, let's give the all clear. We completely... Ah, that's Moody's light, okay. And I'm assuming this is Demo Island? Yeah. Yeah, okay, thank you. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's the funging station. We've looked for this. A fervid forest of fungus. I&M has a fungal operation here, felling giant bolygous shrooms for building materials, harvesting Kirali for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad out here otherwise. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? I came a little late, it seems. Give the pass sign to the affable factor. The Admiralty asks you to bring back strategic information. This is your contact. A strained smile. Here, little to report, but we have had Carnot privateers nosing around. And tell them that as a company grows suspicious. Mr. Iron knows the Admiralty is interested in his business. Pray, my friend, that you never have to serve two masters as I do. I feel like right now I'm not even sure who I'm serving, but the Admiralty is paying well. Tea with a factor, keep the poor fellow company. Maybe this will reduce terror. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle, and an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. Yikes. But the factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Iram, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Vanderbite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Vanderbite, I know. I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook. But you must visit the place. Do you know it? Yes, we do. He also has a load of Bolegus front carted aboard your ship. Oh. He waves away your thanks. I have eaten so much of the stuff, I fear I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know. But one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. We've gained 1 supplies. And we've lost terror. You've been told of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Vanderbite. Oh, we can go there and eat. That is great. Maybe that'll reduce terror. We should swing by there sometime. Compile a port report. Yes, we'll do that. And are they selling anything here? They're selling fuel for 20 and supplies for 30. That's not great. We'll be on our way. We have 7 fuel. The battle cost us a bit, but I think we can make it back. The phosgene bleaks. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but it doesn't sound very appealing. I just want to strike a little further east and see if our sea bat friend finds anything new. And if we don't, we'll... Oh, the Bunny Reefs is some distance to the northeast. Northeast it is then. The Bunny Reefs, okay. I'll have to be careful with our fuel. I think we're almost ready for the run back. If I feel it's too shady, I may actually pick some up here. How's our terror? Not terrible. Okay, where can we land here? Loop to loop. How is this affecting our terror? Full power to the engines. If you ever need an extra turn of speed, yeah, I know. Does this mean something's gonna attack me now? Because I feel like this is a tutorial tip that I shouldn't be getting right now, please. Game, why you do this to me? Uh-oh. Should this not be a port? I don't see how it can be a port. Station... What? Yes! Oh yes! Forget about the Bunny Reef. We're going to Station 3. Yes! Ah, we can deliver that damn coffin now, maybe. Is this Station 3? Depot A. Yes, we may infer a Station 1 and a Station 2. We may conjecture a Station 4. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill there are visible outlines of warehouses in a building with a spire. But the lamps are low where they burn at all, and your ship is the only one in the harbor. Train your telescope on shore. Deliver a long box. The only way past the walls is an unimposing but sturdy looking triple lock gate silvery metal. A sign beside it reads deliveries. The gate stands open. Let's try no telescope, church or something else. You stand on the high point of your ship and look to shore. There is a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks on top of it, nor any other symbol you recognize. You now have one port report. And we'll deliver a long box. There are no stevedores, however, and no wagons waiting to help with heavy cargo. There is only a sign which reads deliveries and a painted hand which points insolently up a rock-cut staircase. There is a cargo in the hold marked for this destination. A long, low, heavy box. It'll be fun getting it up the stairs, no doubt. Up a twisting staircase. There's a great deal of grumbling from the crew. The stairs are sharp-edged and wet. The box is heavy and its content inclined to shift. After a few slips and a bad bruise to the shin, you resort to placing crew members along the stairs and handing the box along. There's a warehouse at the top of the stairs, but it's not apparently a destination. Another sign points along the narrow path towards the building with a spire. Deliveries, it says, more aggressively this time. Someone in the spired building is singing. The song sets your teeth on edge. You have a long, heavy box, a winding path ahead that runs perhaps a quarter mile through the mist, a crew that's beginning to mutter about having to do landlubber work. There's a warehouse just to your right, but the sign says deliveries are to be taken onward. Says it rather emphatically, as a matter of fact. Send ahead to the building for extra hands. If they want the boxes delivered, they can do it themselves. Break into the warehouse and leave the box there. Modest challenge. Carry the box, a very chancy challenge. We'll send ahead. Telling it as it is. The closer you get, the less the building with the spire looks like a church. The walls are soot blackened and made of brick. There are no windows, only narrow vents up near the roof. From these comes a low and cheerful singing. At last you are close enough to bang on the door. An austere acolyte answers it. She is dressed in black from head to foot. Her gloves are thick leather and her goggles are double glass. She continues singing right up to the moment that she has to acknowledge you. Leave the boxes. She stops, pushing the goggles away from her eyes. She has noticed, perhaps for the first time, that there are no boxes. Deliveries come all the way up here, she says before singing again. You indicate yet the crew is unaccustomed to that sort of work. She looks as exasperated as a person can while continuing to sing about rabbit's feet and edible emeralds. But at last she says she'll see to it if you can lead her servants to the correct landing. You now have one station, Acolyte's favor. Not much later, you're standing in the mist watching a parade of claymen. They hoist the boxes on their shoulders and march away, surprisingly quiet, toward the building with the steeple. An austere acolyte leads them, her lamp swinging on a chain. Follow because you haven't yet been paid. These folks seem disorganized. Who's to say they'll remember to bring you payment? Follow because you're curious. Follow because the singing has got to your bones. We'll follow because we're curious, of course. Thumping cargo. One of the claymen stumbles and his box slips from his shoulder. There is a sound as though a sleeper's head inside had thumped against the lid, but no one wakes, and the box is soon back in position. The austere acolyte directs the arrangement of the long box in the room under the steeple. There are many other boxes there already, stacked in rows, 3 or 4 times as many as you have brought. In another corner of the room is a pile of wood from previous boxes already emptied and dismantled. Singing to herself about a mountain upholstered in velvet, she takes a crowbar to the box. The corpse inside is permanently dead, in a way that the dead of London often are not. Not a drownie, not a tomb colonist, but not coming back either. It looks pale and ordinary except for the slight distension of the skin over the breastbone. Gently, the acolyte presses there and nods, singing about tulips embroidered with yellow floss. She lifts the body onto a marble slab. Without pause in her lyrics, she prepares a scalpel. Your presence does not seem to bother her. We're a natural philosopher, so we'll watch with medical interest. Metal in metal. The austere acolyte extracts deftly and with very little blood a heart-sized sphere of silver-grey metal. Despite your keenest observations, you cannot work out how the sphere grew there or what it is for. With a giant nutcracker, she cracks the sphere, another sphere inside that, and another. Finally, in the center, she comes to something heavy, small, and black. She lifts it out with tongs and looks at it through her goggles. The song falters, but she manages to keep humming, though the words are lost. She puts the black and heavy thing into a jar marked with a word of the correspondence. She closes the jar, seals it with red wax. Finally, when the corpse is removed again and the marble slab wiped clean, she comes to pay you. Thank you, she says. Return another day. I may have something else for you. You gain 2 times station. 3, earning Acolyte's favor. New total is 3. You've lost 1 long box. We failed the challenge, but we've gained a secret. We've 5 secrets. Wow. Inside the little gate. The inner port is now open to you. Although it's clear that your welcome is conditional. Don't cause trouble. Return later. Yeah. We'll return later. Back to the dock. And I guess there is nothing else here, so off we pop. Off we pop to... Where are they? The lions? Since we're fresh out of witches and wardrobes, so we shall make do with lions and hopefully make it there. If I'm feeling a little iffy about our chances to make it back to London, I will pick up another barrel of fuel. I'll also send our Zebat out. Abbey Rock, okay. Okay, so it's not a... okay, I guess the icon... Yeah, okay, it's just a point of interest and not somewhere we can dock, but I'm glad we made it up here because that was great. What did we actually get paid with? I didn't even bother looking. I'll have to see if we gain any echoes once we're at the lions. How are we doing? Zebat. Abbey Rock, we know. Okay, Pure Wall Point. I guess we'll discover that as well. Apologies if there's a slight rumbling in the background. The washing machine has just gone into overdrive. Pure Wall Point. The waves are cluttered with Z-Wreck like drowned hair drifting. This is the lighthouse again. Okay, let's turn this off as we go into the mists in case we can sneak by any potential enemies. But we should be absolutely fine for fuel. Okay, there is you again. Damn it. Full power. Beware, your engines will occasionally explode. But only occasionally. Right? Very, very occasionally. Ah, god, game. Scaring me though. 74. Okay, it's time we turn back into London, but this was a excessively successful voyage so far. I am very pleased with the results. Let's pick up some more stones if we can. Visit the Unmakers. Let's visit them. Gained a fragment, lost some terror, which is great. And we're gonna carry the Sphinx Stone. We did not in fact get any echo from the... Huh. I don't think we got any reward. At least any tangible rewards from our, long box, but it doesn't matter because now we're rid of it. That's a reward of its own, and we know where Station 3 is, and we've been told to come back later, which we shall definitely do. Because I'm curious where this is gonna lead. We also know of a restaurant up in Vanderbite, but I'm not gonna go there just yet. I wonder if we can actually pick up some more tomb cultists, tomb colonists at some point. Since, could be could be worth a run, depending on how many there are. Well, last one didn't pay us, but at least we got like breadcrumbed into a quest for them. And since we want to go have some food in Vanderbite anyway. Home waters, sailors dawdle at the rail watching for the lights of London. Yes, we've had quite a successful journey and we have burned through some fuel and not that many rations, so we're actually quite fine with rations. I have to keep that in mind. The ratio is it's like definitely not roughly equal in what we consume. We consume way more fuel. We also sunk a ship and we didn't even get that badly beat up considering they were much stronger than us. But one of these days I'm gonna make our engine explode, so I really want a new engine. Maybe that'll be better for overall maneuverability. Right, we're docking, we're in London, a breath of relief, and we have reduced our terror again. Whew. We collect our messages. Yes. Someone wants to sign on. Right, so we start with you. Do we have anything for you? We have the extraordinary implication. What a tantalizing crumb. The alarming scholar is mercurial to say the least. Yeah, that's the usual text. The scent of secrets. I will place it with the others. One day I will have enough. Favors. Antiquarian has increased to 3. You gain 2 fragment. 250 echo. Nice. And we haven't even delivered... Oh, we're gonna break 1,000 here, aren't we? We'll deliver the Sphinx Stone. How much do we get? 500. Woo! Oh, this is good. This is so good. Yes. Let's not get cocky now, but, you know, I like it. I really like it. We'll visit the Admiralty and dump off our port report. Demo gate. Yes, 20 and some fuel. Station 3, excuse me, just let me call a colleague in. This is my colleague, Mr. Villain of the Ministry of Public Decency. Mr. Villain, this good captain's report is here. If you would care to, yes, the fires are relit. Let us, there we go. Now only ashes remain, and it might have caused such a lot of trouble. Thank you, Captain. We appreciate your discretion. Here is your payment. You need not trouble yourself further in this affair. You've gained 1 Admiralty's favor. Now we've got 4 and fuel and 100 echo. Phew. The Bazaar has always taken an interest in our place. The Salt Lands, we've already been over that. Strategic information. This is the first time we've had this. What's that? Indeed, indeed. I'll send you up directly to speak to the Admiral himself. And there's our friend again. We're ushered into his office. And... ah, yes, the merchant captain of whom we've heard such complicated things. Assistance with subsistence. Ask if the Admiralty can provide a little fuel power. Okay, pass on strategic information. There we go. Invisible eyes. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory, actually. Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clock will see you paid. 150. Phew. And some more Admiralty's favor. I think we're going to get our ship repaired again. Right. Have we more port reports? No. Is there anything in particular you need? Apparently this is sort of going around in circles. This port. Speak to our agent there in return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Retrieve strategic information from... ah, okay. Just from the south. That we can do. If that pays well. I mean, you know, quick rundown there. We have none left? We don't. Anything else you'd like to do for us? Information. Okay, right. Perhaps not then. Our lodgings. We can purchase the house. No. We'll have a restful night. We've lost some terror and some money, which doesn't really matter at this point we are right now. But it might matter in the future. Again, I don't want to blow through all our money now that we are somewhat better off. We shall do this. Sea shanties, etc. We have recent news. We've lost 10 echoes. We were fortunate. We've lost 5 terror. Oh, the Knight in Wolfstack. You find yourself sharing a table with a likely lass. She tipsily claims to be a spy. Whatever she is, she's easy to like, and when the evening ends, you're still together. A dapper chap, an elegant fellow with a presbyterate accent and an unexpectedly delighted laugh. By the evening's end, it seems natural that he should accompany you home. Someone whose name you do not afterwards recall. A likely lass. An interlude. The next morning, she gives you a pewter locket. As you reach for it, she grips it briefly in her fist. Don't you dare forget me. You've lost 3 terror. And we have a locket with the likely less. Ah. Do we hire more crew? A new recruit. The tireless mechanic. Oh, you're in, buddy. Welcome aboard. Spot of rust, soon see to that. You there, help me with this spot of rust. Yeah, chief engineer. Ooh, fuel efficiency. And makes us more sneaky. I love it. Right. Ooh, we've turned this around quite well. I think that's gonna be enough for today. And we'll prepare another expedition next time. We'll see how we fare, where the Untersee is taking us, but opportunity awaits, and we now have a much better position. I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.